Welcome back to Showbiz Insider, your entertainment news roundup. So movie award season in Hollywood has come to an end, but could Dubai be nurturing the next Oscar-winning film? Well, the Original Narrative Film Festival was 4 days of creative thinking and inspirational viewing from our budding new filmmakers. The short film platform for students across the globe aims to inspire, recognise and reward up-and-coming filmmakers. From dreaming the impossible in fictional stories to documenting real life and animating characters, the festival showcased 55 films from 30 different countries. And we caught up with festival president Sophie Boutros. The Original Narrative Film Festival is now in its third year. Now, I know it began as a passion project. How would you say it's progressed over the last 3 years?
Because it has gained over the last 3 years some credibility, and the word is spread. Everybody knows, like, more or less about it. Now we're having more films, which means that we are able to select more remarkable films from the big numbers that we're getting.
Right.
Like this year, we had 600 submissions.
Wow.
And we were able to just shortlist them into 55 very remarkable films.
Let's talk about the criteria for putting a film in the festival and the categories that we've got this year.
The categories are still the same. We are still, competing in this festival are still fiction, documentary, animation and screenplays. We still have that. We still think it's a forte, to really emphasize on the importance of screenplays, and we have some competing also this year.
From the 600 international submissions, the shortlist tackled some intense subjects and challenging narratives. And the new generation of talent are also very red carpet and media savvy.
I brought a movie here that I made like 1 year ago. It's called From Senses, and it's about people who are deaf-blind, which means they are deaf and blind at the same time. And it's about their journey to life and to understand the world without language.
Would you say there's any sort of universal trends that we're seeing? What are these stories about?
They are various. We didn't come to the time where we're choosing a theme for the festival yet, so they are really varied. But the more personal the stories feel, the more interesting they are, and the more original, because this is what the festival is all about. The more original, new, and seen before. This is what we're looking at.
Is the new generation of film talent? Is there any particular area that they're focusing on, or is there any sort of controversial subjects, or is it a lot of it love and pain?
No, they do, because I think that film students, they always dig deeper than sometimes professionals, because they really want to make something that makes a difference.
Hello, my name is Marc. I am the director of a short film called Horseface. I'm from Calella, it's a village near Barcelona, and my short film is about amnesic guy that is dressed like a horse.
I'm Tatiana, I come from Barcelona too, and my short film is called Sagnat, Bleeding in English, and it's about a 17-year-old girl who has an affair with his art teacher.
My animation is about female body representation in media.
Of course, it's about the storytelling, sound and image quality and character development. But what else does it really take to create an outstanding film? Well, this year's jury included directors who know, such as Bakina Kazim of Cinema Akil, Zaina Dakash, Mark Chavez, Skander Kopti and Dubai International Film Festival's Delphine Gard. What do you think creates a great film? What is the most important element?
Oh, I don't think there is one element. I just think it's a combination and a balance of different elements. Definitely the content of the story that has been told, as well as the technical aspect and the creativity that is behind, and whatever question it might trigger.
More from the pros, the opening gala night screamed award-winning film Mariam from acclaimed Saudi director Faiza Amber. Mariam is the story of a French-born girl who wore the hijab despite a French law banning religious symbols in public schools.
It's the story of a teenager in France in 2004, the year France passes a law banning all religious symbols from public schools.
Why was this a subject matter that was so close to your heart?
Well, I was a journalist a lot before that, and I feel like in film and in journalism, our culture, Arab culture, is deeply dehumanized, and I think it's very important to humanize Arab and Muslim culture, and I wanted to tell a story about a young teenager and just sort of show the humanity under the hijab.
That was followed by a unique documentary, Growth, which explores the universality of growing up through the eyes of 75 individuals. And that's all shot from an aerial perspective.
We chose to shoot the film entirely from overhead in order to give the audience a more objective perspective on the characters on screen.
It was certainly a celebration of growth all around, with the original narrative workshops, discussions and networking opportunities. An uber productive platform to nurture the filmmakers of tomorrow. So actually more of a rock fest than a jazz fest, but definitely one of the musical highlights of the year. Up next, guys, we catch up with up-and-coming film talent with the Original Narrative Film Fest.